dear parents, families, guardians. Thank you for joining us. Today we are going to talk about two main things. One is the reading month activities, which will be coming up in March, and the other one is improving the grades and surviving the mid-year slump. I'm here with Ms. Hussein, our assistant principal. She will help with the translations.
Good morning, صباح الخير. اليوم رح نحكي عن الريدنج مانث، شهر القراءة، ورح نحكي عن كيف الأولاد نساعدهم حتى يحسنوا علاماتهم.
Okay, so reading month calendar, we prepared it. It's 3 weeks because the 4th week will be our spring break. So each day students will be doing different kind of activities. We have translated this calendar in Arabic and English. And for each day, we also have activities in the classroom, which handout will be given to all parents, as you can see right here. Starting from March 3rd, we will go over each one of these activities in the classroom. The teachers will be doing different activities, and the students will be reading by different means, different kind of genre, and different kind of fiction, non-fiction, poetry, historical books, so that they can improve their reading skills.
So على خلال الشهر كله نحن حضرنا كالندر. كل يوم في عندهم اكتيفيتي معينه، يعني كل الشهر رح يكون مليء بالاكتيفيتيز حتى الاولاد يعني يكونوا نشيطين بالقراءه. عندنا مترجمه باللغه العربيه والاولاد رح ياخذوها على البيت، جدا جدا مبسطه ومسهله كله عشان نشجع الاولاد على القراءه.
This is also translated in Arabic. And the parents, as you can see, we will give the handout to the parents, and I will also be putting it in Remind and classrooms.
كل شيء رح يكون باللغه العربيه مترجم، ورح نعطيه للاولاد، ورح يكونوا على دوجو على ريمايند، فكله سهل ايزي حتى الاهل يعرفوا شو عم بيصير.
Okay, now we are going to talk about improving grades and surviving the mid-year slump. Okay. Mid-year slump, what is it? It's when school starts in fall, everyone is excited. They all start the school in a really nice way, but then all the way in the middle, students stop doing what they are supposed to do, and their grades got affected. So as we are finishing up semester 1 and going into semester 2, it's really important for all the students to understand. And as parents, you can push your students to do their best, because their grades will be affected if they are not paying attention, if they're not coming to school on time, and if they're not following through teachers' guidelines.
So مثل ما حكيت اول السنه بيكون الاولاد محمسين ومبسوطين وجايين على المدرسه بدهم يشتغلوا. تقريبا من نص السنه بيصير الطقس بارد، ما بيعودوا يطلعوا لبرا، فبيقل الحماس. فنحن بدنا نلاقي طريقه حتى نرجعهم يتحمسوا ويتعلموا.
How we can survive this slump? We can review the goals, revise the goals, update the goals, long-term and short-term, with our students, and that's what the teachers do in the classroom. When they do New Year resolutions, they talk to the students about what their goals are for the rest of the school year. And as parents, you can do that too. Review their progress, look at their grade books, make sure you have access to it. You can always ask the main office to give you the letter that has your username and password. I highly recommend every parent, every family to have access to PowerSchool. That helps you a lot. Also, define what success means to the student. Success means getting your grades high, having great assessment results, and be ready for next year.
So حتى نبدا نموتيفيت لازم حتى نحمسهم، رح يكون في بالصف مع المعلمه اكشن بلان، يعني خطه عمل، كيف بدي احسن علاماتي، كيف بدي ارجع على ذاك يعني يكون على الطريق الصحيح. هيدا اهم شيء، يعرف الولد انه شو معنى النجاح حتى نكسر الملل.
I know this is winter time and days are getting shorter. Students are getting tired quicker than before. But this is the time when they have to put in a lot of effort, because state and district assessments are coming up. So they have to refocus, re-energize. They have to set up their goals, attainable goals, which they can reach without any problem, and they have to show progress.
حتى نرجع نجدد النشاط تبعهم ضروري لانه مضطرين، في عندنا امتحانات ما فينا نهرب منهم. لازم نحن نلاقي طريقه نرجعهم، نعطيهم الحماس، وانتم كمان مساعدتكم الاهل كثير تلعبوا دور مهم.
And this is really important. As a parent, be sure to acknowledge your child's progress. Anytime if they have a small progress, if they have a test and they prove themselves and they improve their performance, make sure that you give them some incentive or you reward them or you tell them, hey, you did a great job.
يعني لما الولد بيحصل منيح نقول على NWA او تغيرت علاماته، حمسوهم، اعطوهم هيك معنويات عاليه، جيبوا لهم اشياء تخليهم تتحمس حتى يكملوا اكثر واكثر ويشتغلوا اكثر على حالهم.
There are more ways to motivate your child or make sure that you participate in the classroom with the help of the keeping track of their grades. You can talk to the teacher. You can participate in classroom activities as a volunteer. You can tell your students to take notes. It's really important. We provided them with the notebooks. The students have their notebooks in the classroom. They should take notes. Whenever a teacher is teaching, students should be able to take notes so that they can remember what they have learned and they can retrieve that knowledge when they are taking the tests especially.
نحن كثير بنشجع الاولاد انه لما تكون المعلمه عم تشرح اللوح ياخذوا نوتس، كثير شغله مهمه، عادي جيد جدا لما الولد بيسمع بياخذ النوتس بيروح على البيت بيرجع بيراجع النوتس وبيدرسهم وبيحقق علامات عاليه، لازم يتعلموا ياخذوا نوتس بالكلاس روم.
Also, meeting with the teacher on regular basis before or after school. We can assign the teachers some time. You can come in and talk to the teachers during their prep time, or if you can't, then after school or some other time. But make sure that you communicate with your child's teacher. Also, help them study with your friends. That helps a lot. Group studies, peer mediation. That helps a lot because students learn from each other more than they can learn from an adult.
يعني في كثير طرق بيقدر الولد يحسن علاماته ويشتغل، يعني انتم تكونوا متابعينه، يدرس مع مجموعه، يتواصل مع المعلمه after school before school، يعني في كثير مجالات يقدر الولد يتعلم ويحسن علاماته، بس بده موتيفيشن من عندكم ونحن اكيد عم نعمل الواجب اللي علينا.
We do want you to sit down with your child almost every day. Make sure that you are aware of what your child is learning. It's not going to take too much time. 5-10 minutes every day, it's more than enough. That gives the child the message that you are concerned about their studies and you are aware of what they are doing in school. So just ask your student what assignment he or she is missing. Is there anything that you need to follow with the teacher or the student needs to follow with the teacher? Let them know. They can talk to their teacher. Teachers always give summative assessments to the students and give them 2 weeks to redo the assessment so that they can learn what they haven't mastered then in second attempt. So these are the opportunities, but students have to avail them. You have to be aware of this and you have to tell your child, hey, talk to your teacher so that you can improve your grades.
هي الفكره كلها انه الاهل يكونوا حاضرين لو 10 دقائق باليوم، يعني تقعد حد ولدك بتحسسه انه انا عم راقب، انه انا عم بعرف شو عم بيصير، 10 دقائق ما بتاذي، انه الولد ده حاسس في عليه رقابه، انه في ولد عن حدا عم يتابع دراسته، هيدا شغله كثير مهمه من الاهل يتعاونوا معنا، وجود الاهل ومتابعتهم عامل جدا كبير حتى الولد يتحسنوا علاماتهم بالامتحانات على مستوى الدوله ليتخرجوا من الهاي سكول ان شاء الله.
As an admin, when we meet with the students for our MTSS meetings, we always stress upon these points. But as a parent, you can do the same thing. Tell your child to attend every class on time. Pay attention in their classroom. Don't talk. Don't distract each other. Raise their hands and they are asking a question. If they can't understand some question, they can always ask the teacher. Join in the discussion with their peers, with their classmates, so that they can understand the concept clearly. Many classes they offer the points for participation, so participation grade can be achieved easily, and it's just when the teacher sees the student is seriously participating in the classroom, they get 10 out of 10 just for the participation.
يعني في صراحه في كثير فرص للولد حتى يتحسن، في كثير فرص انه يشارك بالصف، يعني هو الوقت لما بيستعمل طالب بيستعمل وقت بحكمه، بيستعمله بنظام رح يحصل علامات ضد، يسال اسئله، يشارك مع المعلم، ما يلتهي، هي الساعه بتعلم فيها كثير، فمن دائما يتابعوا مع الاولاد انه في قوانين للصف. درس داخل الصف هو درس، برات الصف بيقدر يلعب يعمل اللي بده، لكن وقت الصف هو وقت الدراسه والمشاركه.
Okay. Also, ask your child what happened in school every day. Offer to help them with their homework. Like I said, get a powerful access for your child. Have communication with your child's teacher. Emails, text messages. A lot of teachers have WhatsApp groups, remind groups, class dojo. Make sure you are aware of what your child is doing in school.
دايما كمان مثل ما حكينا لازم يكون في تواصل مع المعلمه والاهل. لازم تسالوا اولادكم لما بيجوا من بعد الظهر من المدرسه شو درستوا اليوم، شو تعلمتوا، شو حفظت اليوم. هيدي التواصل هي جدا جدا فعاله للولد يعرف انه في مراقبه بالبيت.
We have a school counselor, we have social worker, we have our admin team, instructional coaches. They all can help the students. These are some of the tips that the counselor can help. The students can sign up, get a copy of the quick lookup grades in the counseling office if they need one. The counselor can print out their grades whenever they need it. Meet with the counselor to work on study habits, to work on other ideas that they can improve. So we have resources here in school. We have admins who are equipped with all these strategies that they can share with the student. The students have to reach out. The parents have to reach out to the admins to make sure that the students are on right track.
يعني عندنا طرق عديدة أكثر من طرق، يعني عندنا طرق جدا كثيرة وواسعة حتى الأولاد يحصلوا علامات يتواصلوا، في يروحوا عند الكونسلر فيها تقعد معهم تطبع لهم العلامات، تعلمهم توجههم وشو لازم ياخذوا شو مش لازم ياخذوا. نحن الأمتي أسليت الادمنستريشن موجودين كرمالهم وفالو them. دائما هم بيعرفوا هالشيء حتى إنه نعمل ميك شور إنه يكونوا متابعين ويتخرجوا، ونحن عم نعمل اللي علينا وأكثر كمان إن شاء الله.
Okay. All students should create a study schedule that will help the students understand that study schedule helps them. They will keep track of what they have learned so far. They will be more organized. These study habits help them. They will stay focused, and then they will not be being able to leave their assignments without checking it or not being able to submit it on time. Those are the things that we can avoid if the students have a scheduled time to study at home and they follow through in school.
يعني الولد لازم يتعلم يكون منظم، عنده سكجول. فنقول راح البيت اتس اوكي يتغدى يرتاح يقعد، بعدين لما يعمل الهوم ورك يكون متواصل، يعني ما الملل يبعد الملل والمماطله، يعني بعمل شوي برجع بقول لا، خلي يكون سكجول خلص الهوم ورك للاخر.
Okay, so this is our district and state assessment. These are the dates. We already have shared it through Remind and Class Dojo. I will be sharing these more again throughout this month and next. All the dates are here so that you are aware of when we have the state assessment, when we have the district assessments. As you can see, from now until end of the year, we have a lot of assessments going on. Right now, we are having NWE assessments for K through 8 students. As soon as they are done, there will be contest and penal for K through 5. VIDA assessments will be starting from January 27th all the way to end of February. Then we will have the M-STEP assessment, which are the big ones for 3rd to 11th grade, starting from April 7th all the way to May 16th. Then we will have the end of the year NWE assessment. We do it 3 times a year, remember. So all K through 8 students will be taking it from April 14th to May 22nd. ACT work keys are only for grade 11. That will be held on Thursday, April 10th. SAT, PSAT, these are online assessment for grade 8 to 11. They will be from April 14th to April 17th. For each day, one of the grade level will be taking the assessments. AP Biology, AP World History, AP Calc, all these students, AP students will be taking these assessments during the month of May. There are different dates for that. And last but not least, contest and penal for K through 5 students for end of the year. They will be, all students will be testing from May 5 to May 16.
يعني مثل ما شفتوا هذا السكجول بيعطينا تفاصيل كل امتحان. نحن اوريدي بلشنا بالأندوية، بعدين بيجي عندك الفاونديشن كمان، بعدين بيجي الويدا، بعدين عندنا الأمستاب اللي هو الصف الثالث للثامن وال11، بعدين عندنا الأندوية بيرجع again بيجي ACT assessments, SAT, AP Biology, AP World History, AP Calculus, Foundations and Penal. موجودين الديتس كلهم، ومس انجم رح تبعت كل الديتس، يعني كل عشان هيك قبل بوقت اولادكم حضروهم بي ريدي ولا يعني هيئوا، انتم تهيئوا يو بي ريدي، هن كمان لازم يكونوا ريدي مثل ما شايفين من هلا لمي امتحانات.
Just to give you some idea, for our students to get ready for these assessments, we already have asked the teachers to assign at least 1 hour per week just for the assessment preparation. All students from K through 12, they are working on these practice tests for these assessments throughout from now all the way till end of the year.
عشان هيك حتى يحصلوا علامات ويحصلوا ارقام كبيره، المعلمات بالاسبوع عم يعملوا ساعه كامله حتى كل امتحان من هدول الامتحانات يعملوا براكتس بالاسبوع مره، بيجي الامتحان بيكونوا الاولاد جاهزين للامتحان.
Okay, this is just the layout of what NWE assessments are. NWEA means Northwest Evaluation Association. We give it to K through 8 students. K through first only do reading and math. Second grader do reading, math, and language arts. And third to 8 they do 4 subjects: reading, math, language arts, and science.
Yeah, so ال NWA مثل ما كلنا بنعرف انه هو بيعملوا K to 2 بس للريدنج والماث. السكند جريد بيعملوا reading, math, language. والثird لل8 بيعملوا reading, math, science, and social studies.
And we do it 3 times a year.
3 times.
Yes.
واخر واحد اهم واحد هو اللي بيجي بالسبرينج لانه هو بيعطينا خلاصه السنه كلياتها.
This is just the layout for you guys to understand how the student's score shows up and what the student's rich score is. It compares to other schools in our vicinity and throughout the country. So as you can see, the blue one is the student's score, which was in fall, in the beginning of school year. Then in winter, the score goes higher. So this shows that the teacher was teaching and the learning was going on and the students improved. That's what we need to see. We need to see from fall to winter improvement in their scores, and then in spring, inshallah, there will be more improvement in their scores.
هذا بس بفرجينا كيف الاولاد يعني بيتغيروا من الفال، الولد كان مثلا 187 بالوينتر صار 199، يعني في تحسن، في ممكن يكون اكثر. فهيدي كمان فيك تطلبها من المعلم وتفسر لكم اكثر شو معناتها هيدي الصوره او اللي هو بسموه الريد.
And the best part is it tells the student and the teacher and the parent what areas the student is low and what areas the student is doing average performance, and what areas the student is in high performance. So as you can see, word recognition, word study, fluency low, informational text low, here narrative text low, comprehension and metacognition low average. So that tells exactly where the student is and what the teacher needs to do to improve the student's levels. Lexile level, this is the reading level that tells us clearly where the student is at and how much more reading comprehension or reading help we need to give to the student.
عادة هذا اللي شايفينه الجدول بيفسر لنا مثلا المعلم بتعرف وين النقص عند الولد بالقراءة، بالفوكابلري، بالجرامر، بالفهم، فبيفسر لنا المعلم تفاصيل الولد على شو بدنا نشتغل اكثر حتى الولد يتحسن السكور تبعه. مثل ما كل وحده بوحدتها موجوده بتخصص بالاخص شو هي الماده او العنصر اللي هي بدنا نأثر فيه الولد حتى نشتغل عليه.
Just to give you some idea, maybe this layout is an example of a student who is an ESL student or who is low in his studies. But as you can see, the yellow one is the district level assessment average. So as you can see, the student is still low, but he is showing progress. This means that whatever we are doing in school is helping the student to improve his reading skills.
يعني في تحسن، اكيد هو بعده مقصر الولد، لكن بنشوف انه في تحسن من 187 ل 199، يعني في مجال بعد ليتحسن اكثر.
Okay. This is almost the same thing again. Okay. This is the reading level that we were just showing it to you. Now it's telling you according to the grade level what the Lexile score should be for each student. And this is what we see when we help them in reading comprehension or reading strategies. We look at their score and then we make sure that they improve their reading levels. But this is just an idea for as a parent to know what the grade level of your child is and what is their Lexile level.
يعني هون بالسكول بالصف الاول لصف ال 12 بيعطينا قديش الولد بهالصف اللي هو فيه قديش لازم يجيب العلامه، وبناء على هيك المعلمه بتعطيه القصص والقراءه لحتى يعني كل ولد كل صف عنده رقم معين، في اولاد بتطلع عن المعدل، فهذا هو السكادجول فيكم تطلبوه من المعلمه. ما عندنا مشكله.
Okay, so this is another way of looking at the same result that you just have seen. This is a student in grade 7. His winter score is 199. As you can see, this is the range. So his score is 199, and his rate growth is 12 because his fall score was 187. His winter score is 199, so he shows growth 12 points. 12 points. As you can see, the growth projection is there and percentile range, because there is always a percentile range for as compared to the norm. That's where you see it's still low, but there is a growth. 10 or more than 10-point growth is great, but we need to help our students to show the progress where they can come in the range of the national norm for NWEA or for any state or district tests.
يعني احنا الفكره كلها انه نماتش مع الستيت، يعني كل همنا نحن انه الولد يوصل على الافرج تبع الستيت. هون مثلا ولد صار عنده جروث 12 منيح، على القليل بين الجروث، لكن نحن بدنا بعد شغل اكثر، بدنا نلحق ستيت شو بدنا الستيت الافرج.
Okay, so next one is your child's M-step testing that they take once a year in April or March, and then we get their score. Parents get the scores, and we share it with the students too. Here, this is how you receive the letter from the state. This part is the letter from the superintendent. This is the overall performance of the student. Up here, as you can see, you need to see your child in the blue area or the green area, which is above average. Green means proficient, and blue means they are advanced according to their grade level. If the child is in the red area or yellow area, this means they are partially proficient, but they have to improve themselves a lot. And over here, as you can see, for each one of the reading, writing, listening, research level, each one of the grades, they tell you exactly where your child is. If the arrow is pointing down, this means the child is at risk. If the arrow is pointing up, this means that they have average score or good score. This is how you interpret. And then down here is the definition for the parents for each one of them, how to interpret the score.
يعني هيدي بتفرجيكم اذا بدكم تقروا الامستاب تبع الاولاد التفاصيل، كيف بتقروا الرساله، حتى بحطوا لكم كمان حتى هون بالالوان، يعني التريانجل اللي لونه ازرق معناتها انه الولد عم يعمل بروجريس منيح، اللون اليالو معناتها انه الولد في شويه اتنشن، الاورنج معناتها الولد عنده ريسك، يعني منه عامل منيح. فهون اذا بتطلعوا هون الالوان فيكم تعرفوا بيس عليهم تعرفوا كيف الولد بدكم كيف حقق على هيك.
So basically, when you see your child's M-step scores, you have to see the score where it is either in green or blue area. If it's red and yellow, then this is alarming. Then we need to make sure that the child is working hard, showing more progress for next coming year.
Yeah, أحمر وأصفر مش منيح. أحمر وأصفر يعني الولد بحاجة لمساعدة، والM-step امتحان جدا جدا مهم.
And these are the levels for each one of the grade. Like we explained it to you, the M-step is for 3rd through 8th and 11th graders. These are the grades that take the M-step test. And for each one of them, this is the proficiency level, their performance. Level 1 is not proficient. Level 2 is partially proficient. So this is the red area. This is the yellow area. Proficiency is the green area, and advanced area is the blue. These are the same ranges that we just showed it to you in the previous slide. Up here, these are written down in numbers now.
So كل جريد مثل ما حكينا من الثالث للخامس بياخذوا الامستاب وال11. كل رقم بيقول لنا مثلا اول واحد ليفل 1 يعني الولد منه بروفيشنال. ليفل 2 يعني نوعا ما. ليفل 3 is proficient يعني على القد. ليفل 4 يعني فوق المعدل. سو هيدي كثير مهمه، هيدا نعرف الولد قديش جاب سكورز، هيك بتمشي الستيت، هذا بالارقام.
Okay. We have extended learning at home online resources for the parents and students to use them and we push the students to you take advantage of these resources. The best one is IXL. IXL is really well known throughout the school. The students are using it. We had the competition during the winter break. That's how the students learn. And what we have done this year and the previous year, the NWEA score, their NWEA score was aligned with their IXL study plans. So according to their NWEA score, there is a study plan for individual study plan for every student in IXL. They can click on it and they can work on those skills that they need to master according to their NWEA results. So that helps a lot. And then there are also PSAT, SAT, MSTEP, ACT help. All those plans are in there. The students just have to go in to their IXL page and then look for those practice tests which will help them in improving their testing.
مثل حكينا الاي اكسل كثير يعني مثل ما بيقولوا يعني جدا ريسورس كثير بيساعد، وهلا كمان صاروا موصولين لان دبليو اي بالاي اكسل، يعني الولد اللي مقصر بالقراءه بالاي اكسل بيحطوا له شو الماده اللي مقصر فيها وبيشجعوه وبيعطوه السكيلز اللي هي ناقصه. نفس الشيء.
And also as kids reading and writing skills to improve. We have it for K through 5 students, and then the other ones, 6 through 12, all the ESL students have access, their ESL teachers have access to it. That's also another online resource. Take advantage of these resources. Along with these, we have access to Brain Pop, which is kind of games, educational games that students can improve their skills.
نفس الشيء بالراسكت، اكيد كلكم كنتوا تعرفوا الراسكت واللي بيركز على القراءه.
Thank you so much for listening. If there are any questions, we can take some questions now. Otherwise, thank you for joining us, and make sure you help your child to be successful. And we are working hard here to make sure that your child is successful too.
شكرا لمشاركتكم.
Hello, good morning, everybody. My name is Zainab Slayman, and I am reporting live from the Nest radio station. And I'm here to give some updates for the upcoming week. There will be an online event hosted by ASAP and Michigan State University. It will be on Zoom from February 11th to the 12th. So there's only a limited amount of people that can join, so be sure if you're interested, I would go check it out. June 14, is our 4th annual golf outing. If you're interested, please grab some tickets. The link is in the flyer. It's also posted on Instagram and Class Dojo. All the funds will go straight to Star International, Universal Academy, and Universal Learning Academy. Reminder, Martin Luther King Day is on Monday, January 20th, 2025. So that means we will have no school. Thank you so much for tuning in to this family engagement, and have a great extended weekend, everybody.
HES Academies have been serving the Detroit metro area for over 23 years, promoting academic excellence, leadership, and cultural diversity, ranking as some of the top schools in the state of Michigan. Our pre-K through 12th grade students enjoy tuition-free, state-accredited education by STEM-certified and highly qualified staff with no geographical restrictions, and with advanced placement, college dual enrollment, scholarship, and Arabic language programs. Nor International Academy in Sterling Heights at niapsa.org, Star International Academy in Dearborn Heights and in Canton at starpsa.org, Universal Academy in Detroit at universalpsa.org, and Universal Learning Academy in Westland at ulapsa.org. Join HES Academies today and enjoy a free Chromebook for every enrolled student.